Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another video on the TMossBoss versus social media channel, and in today's video I'll be talking on internet stalkers. Now yeah, stalkers in general, they can just the thing is this, an internet stalker does eventually lead into just a full-blown stalker, but yeah, internet stalker, they're just somebody where I don't want to, but the thing is this, I feel like that there's like a high percentage that all internet stalkers eventually lead into a full-blown stalker. So like overall saying, yeah, they gonna start off with like your social media accounts, any ones that they can find at least, private ones, I guess, like they can't really do too much to. But yeah, like for one, it's like, yeah, you shouldn't really put your personal information out there. I know there's like content creators that do stuff like that. And no, like it's crazy to me when I see like, so I remember when Jake Paul, this dude was putting his address out there for people to show up to, and I'm like, I would never. Like address, phone number, locations, none of that stuff. I'm like, nah, bro. When I go out in public, I'm like, I might post about, like, so let's say for an example, if cause I have a sneaker channel called Sneakers Insight, and so like if I was to do a video where I'm gonna be talking on a pair of shoes or whatever, no, like I'll buy the shoes and it might be like a few days later, that's when I post about them. There's these like Adidas shoes that I had just recently bought, these bad boys right here. I bought these. I didn't post about them until maybe I think after a couple, maybe a day or so. But it was like, I don't be posting. That's one thing where it's like, even I say that for like more so rappers, like rappers that be involved in a lot of beefs and dramas where it's like, do not post your location. But that goes for just about anybody with a big following. You post your location, bruh, you either gonna have it where it's like a group of people that you don't want to deal with, or that stalker where it's like you might be in a situation where it's like, you fighting for your life or something. Or yeah, it's like, you just trying to like scare off the stalker and things. But no, I feel like that with internet stalkers, the best way, and that's what I'm overall going to be talking about, like, is how to handle them. But then at the same time, talking on like some patterns and things to pay attention to see like, okay, do I have an internet stalker and stuff? So, because I know there might be some people where it's like if you're like involved in social media, and regardless of whether you're a big influencer or just an average person on social media, yeah, anybody could, because it could be a situation where it's like, if you're a social media influencer, then yeah, you just got a crazy fan or a crazy hater. But if you're just an average person, then yeah, you could, it might be somebody where it's like you might know them, you might not know them. It's just really, but even if you don't, it's like, even with like if you're a social media influencer, you're not gonna really know that fan, hater, whoever it is. But yeah, where it's like, you're just an average person, yeah, it might be a situation where it's like, it could be like a crazy ex, for an example, friend that, or not even a friend, just somebody that you went to school with. Could be a friend too, regardless of whatever the situation is. But yeah, man, I've dealt with my fair share of internet stalkers, and luckily it never did lead to no crazy stuff. I mean, it was more so it just led to crazy things on the internet. But yeah, it's one of those things. It wasn't even too long. It might have been like, so the thing is this. I think I still got a stalker till this day. I feel like, cause I know he has a social media account where he just only talks about me, and I know he's probably up on there saying some stuff that can, like, if let's say if he decides to be a content creator, which he is, like, he has videos, but I know he has that account private for a reason, because he's probably up on there saying some old wild and crazy stuff, knowing that it'll get him shut down if any of that stuff. Because even when it was like, when I had seen some of the stuff that he would talk on, this man, I mean, he would post about everything that I posted, and it was crazy because like it would be stuff that doesn't even matter. Like I'll go and post like, just think of something. Alright, so like, okay, so I'll just post like, oh yeah, got me a new pair of shoes today. He will repost it. For what my thing is this, yeah, there's like people out there that'll retweet and will like your things, and that's normal, that's cool. But my thing is this, you have it out for me. Why even have an account like that? Like, if I bother you that much, yet you have a whole account based off of me, it's stuff like that I'm sorry, but I'll never understand it. And I'm like, even just talking to the stalkers right now, people out there that do be stalking, why? Like, it really confuses me, because I'm like, that person don't want to be bothered with you, yet you want to include yourself in their life for whatever reason. It's like, fam, that person don't want to be bothered with you. What like, why is that not going through your head? But no, because there's this video that I just recently, it was a video that I uploaded on my backup channel, TMossBoss Extended, and there was this guy, he put like a tracking device on his, like, I think, I don't know if that was, I think it was his ex, but I don't even think it was his ex. I just think there was a girl that he was talking to. She didn't want nothing to do with them. But anyways, he put like a tracking device on her car, and yeah, he ended up getting arrested for that. It's like, fam, people need to understand that there are laws behind stalking and stuff. You can't just be out here stalking people. Because if I really wanted to, and I really wanted to like go through the process of pressing charges on this guy, I very well could. I feel like I have evidence and stuff to do that. And it's like, bro, it's the type of stuff where it's like, it possibly could, like, because I don't know if, like, I think you could possibly get like their stuff taken away, like computers and things, because yeah, it's like you ain't fit to be on the internet. And so I think it is going to get to a point in time though where you know, like police and just, you know, overall like just people that specialize in this stuff, where they're gonna start cracking down on it. And it's like, you know, because no, there's way too many people that then had to deal with, like, no, there's the one YouTuber that I used to watch him a lot. It's this guy named Gavin Free, and I'll never forget his stalking story, where the stalkers showed up to his house, was trying to kill him, take his wife. Then the cops had showed up, and then the guy ended up like taking his life in front of his house. And I was like, that's just something that I always remembered. And then just even hearing like other stories of like content creators dealing with stalkers. So I'm like, best advice that I can give y'all is like, if it really frightens you, like especially if you're an influencer, or even if you're just whoever you are, influencer or average person, get you a weapon. Get you a weapon, whether, you know, it's a weapon that shoots, a weapon that stabs, a weapon that, you know, you can swing on somebody, but get you a weapon. And it's funny because I just know that there's going to be some people like, I think getting a weapon is a little bit too extreme. No, because there are people out there that stalking is too extreme, okay? But defending yourself, no, that's defending yourself, all right? So, but no, I do recommend that though. Like, people, I think that they need to invest in a weapon, fighting, you know, classes, whatever it is. Properly train yourself, okay? Because yes, there are people out there that like, they will take things to the heart, whether it's something that you've said, something that you are doing, like me, for an example, content creating. But yeah, you know, there's people, they take that stuff to the heart, and it's like, it shouldn't require that much attention. But yeah, there's just, you know, there's weirdos out there. You know, you can't really do anything when a person's just, you know, mentally something's wrong with them and stuff. But yes, invest in a weapon of some sorts. And then, you know, obviously, you know, just have like some sort of security system in your house or whatever. And yeah, you know, if this person, because I remember there was a video that I reacted to, and I was like, they were talking on like internet stalker, like content creators dealing with stalkers and haters showing up to their house. And I remember I said in the video, I was all like, you know, you should not be showing up to nobody's house if unannounced and things. I don't be wanting friends and family showing up to my house unannounced. So it's like, if you're a random person, it's like, how do you think that situation is gonna go, especially if I have a weapon? So that's why I'm like, it's stuff like that where, no, don't show up to nobody's house unannounced. It's whether you know them or don't know them. Do not do that stuff. And even if it's on some stuff where it's like, oh, well, I'll just use TMossBoss's words against them and be like, oh, well, I'm coming over. No, do not come over. It's like, if I ain't asked for you to come over, if I'm not giving you the green light to come over, do not come over, all right? So it's just, but no, it's stuff like that where it's like, okay, it's like, if you want to go to a Tupac concert, then hey, be my guest. But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, people, they just, something's like mentally wrong with them, and I'm like, you need to seek help and counseling and stuff, because no, it's just stalking shouldn't be a thing at, you know, anyways. But yeah, it's like, it shouldn't get to a point where it's like, now you want to bother people and stuff because of whatever it is that you've seen of them online, or just whatever dumb stuff that you written out in your head and things. But yeah, you know, it's like, I've dealt with my fair share. Like, I remember I was kind of dealing with one on Twitch. And yeah, this guy, he was like asking me all these like personal questions, and I'm like, bro, you don't need to know that. I'm all like, you don't need to know anything about my living situation. And he's like, well, I don't think it's weird to ask. I'm like, it is weird to ask. You don't see nobody else asking them all weird questions. You're the only one that's doing that. You go to anybody else's Twitch stream, if they getting asked weird questions like that, then yes, they are dealing with a weirdo. But for the most part, a normal conversation is you not asking me questions like that. So Yeah, you know, you're gonna have your fair share of weird people. I think I might do a part two because I feel like this is kind of like an opening thing, but I feel like there's more stuff to discuss, you know, about internet stalking and stuff. But, anyways, yeah, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.